Albert Einstein. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. Thomas Edison. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Leo Tolstoy. The difference between ordinary and genius is very small. Albert Einstein. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Thomas Edison. Have a great idea. Have a lot of them. Albert Einstein. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Washington Irving. Great minds have purposes, others have wishes. Michel de Montaigne. The most certain sign of wisdom is constant cheerfulness. Benjamin Franklin. Genius without education is like silver in the mine. Albert Einstein. Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited to all we now know and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world and all there ever will be to know and understand. Aldous Huxley. The secret of genius is to carry the spirit of the child into old age, which means never losing your enthusiasm. Seneca. There is no great genius without a touch of madness. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The man of genius inspires us with a boundless confidence in our own powers. Havelock Ellis. Genius is often merely an obstinate insistence on one's own way of seeing things. Arthur Koestler. The characteristic of genius is not perfection but originality, the opening of new frontiers. Tullio Crowley. The distance between genius and insanity is measured only by success. Albert Einstein. The greatest geniuses have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Aesop. It is with our passions, as it is with fire and water. They are good servants, but bad masters. Thomas Edison. Don't think of your errors as failures, but as early indications of how not to do things. Friedrich Nietzsche. The irrationality of a thing is no argument against its existence, rather a condition of it. Charles Baudelaire. Genius is nothing more nor less than childhood recaptured at will. Georg Christoph Lichtenberg. A man of genius makes no mistakes. His errors are volitional and are the portals of discovery. Marcel Proust. The happiness which we receive from genius comes almost from the fact that it forces us to contradict our habits. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. The best genius is that which absorbs everything that is good and true. Samuel Johnson. Great works are performed not by strength, but by perseverance. Leonardo da Vinci. Where there is shouting, there is no true knowledge. Pablo Picasso. Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up. Oscar Wilde. The public have an insatiable curiosity to know everything, except what is worth knowing. Ross MacDonald. Genius is knowing how to evade the rules when it's called for. Bertrand Russell. The whole problem with the world is that fools and fanatics are always so certain of themselves and wiser people so full of doubts. Marie Curie. Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. Nikola Tesla. The present is theirs, the future, for which I really worked, is mine. Galileo Galilei. All truths are easy to understand once they are discovered. The point is to discover them. Isaac Newton. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. Plato. Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. You're watching Starship TV.